Thank you. So this is going to be a bridge where we're going to start with the 2012 Enigma material that I didn't get to finish yesterday because literally we had the line for that room wrapped around 2 halls in this hotel. We have gotten into this illusion that the government is our benevolent father figure and protector, and we decided to do a film together. The film is called Convergence, as many of you, probably all of you know. So then the question is, okay, what is the force that would cause that type of geometry? So what if this is the secret of physical matter? Is everybody with me? That's what seems to be happening with physical matter, and I've heard that from black ops people as well. This is performed in Austria. That's something that you don't need to worry about. The entry and exit points are very important. If you look up in these medieval texts, well, you don't just find them anywhere. You have to go into these circles, and you can only enter them at certain times. I was shown in multiple readings that the actual process of raising that Kundalini is collapsing the chakras together into this set of nested spheres. Think about that for a minute. Because it opens the door to these influences. And the ancient people knew that, that's why they were called spheres. Surely the Vatican wouldn't follow something like this, that'd be silly. Aha, that's an open sarcophagus, just like in the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid. Well, let's not leave out Buddhism. Is anybody getting a does not compute on this? Do you think that maybe when they called it a third eye, that they knew what they were talking about? That opens up the door to time-space, just like when you shoot that little carbon-60 molecule, the little buckyball, at the slit, and it pops inside out and it turns into a wave as it goes through. Well, there are little molecules inside this water called microclusters, and those molecules can flip over, and that's the gateway that allows you to see into time-space. So it really does boil down to self-acceptance. When you're fully aware and self-accepting, you can fully open your pineal gland. That requires a great deal of work. DMT seems to accelerate the activity, so it does very much look like the pineal gland is a natural hypergate. And then we take his speakers, because he built holographic speakers, you pop the speakers right there in the same exact room. Well, an ionized gas is going to glow if you strike it with this energy. And what happens is when you fire this thing up, these rings start going in all different directions. It shields off the barrel of water inside, which is just like your pineal gland. The water inside flips over into time-space, which then captures argon gas, captures visual images, and this is what it looks like. 13 Ghosts? Well, thank you. I'll have to check that one out. Doesn't sound like a movie I'd want to see, but if it's for that, oh, I can imagine. But apparently, in his system, they have gone to the future, they have survived, but they had a small gene pool as a result of the cataclysmic activity in 2012, and I'll get into why I don't believe this is what's going on. Anyway, we have multiple parallel futures that we can choose, which the ETs wanted to use to be able to heal their own DNA because they believe that they're human lineage. So, you like that stuff, huh? You like that Montauk? I said, oh my gosh, this is all a bunch of crap. This is, you know, I used to work for Preston Nichols. What? When American bombers bombed Ford's tank plants in Germany, Ford personally repaid Hitler so he could rebuild the tank plants faster. That was Boeing. These are American corporations. Daniel is the burly guy that I met. He named himself after Daniel in the Stargate series, Daniel Jackson. He's in seclusion. I haven't even seen him in 2 years. He usually lives out in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't like a lot of human contact because he's been psychically trained. He was measured as a P7. He had a special psychic gift called a conduit, which allowed him to feel other people's emotions and thoughts very, very strongly. So I thank you.
Good.
Already done it.